On the 17th day of December, my true love gave to me a soothing 30 minutes that supported my wine wholeheartedly. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Rhythm and Wine with Karen Aline. Here is where we explore this beautiful dance discipline of whining with your amazing, wonderful body. Today is day 17 of our Come Together series, and we are going to soothe. Yes, yes. We're going to move. Okay, today I just want to whine with no real agenda other than to whine in a very soothing way. And maybe some moves we'll do might be new to you. I mean, I'm trying to do that for myself, is like try and maybe articulate in a different way, articulate and step, whine and bend over in a different way, like just trying things, but soothe, babies. Like everything we do is gonna be like, just for either to soothe, we can soothe the joints. So no matter how you want to put your attention on soothe the joints, soothe the body, soothe your wine, or soothe the mental, which is really what I'm needing right now myself. So come on in, okay? And let's get started. Even in our warm up, we're gonna bring this energy, this soothing energy with us, okay? I'm gonna start with my thighs slightly parted. I'm gonna take the deepest breaths I've probably taken all day. No, I have. This will be the deepest breaths I've taken all day. And we're gonna find our stance. So just push off the floor with a deep breath. Oh, relax it. Couple more. Push off the floor with a deep breath. Bring it all the way to the chest. Just tuck the pelvis a bit. Maybe you hold the core. Let it come up. And relax it. One more, just so. Deep, deep. Hello. My pelvis today. I'm gonna be pulling my shoulder blades back slightly. Whew, there we go. I'm gonna drop and I'm gonna start a whine. So you can start with the classic whine. We're gonna name these guys. This is gonna be the classic whine. The nice and round and round, round and round. And I'm gonna keep switching my directions. And even I realized I just started like whining, and I'm like, Karen, I don't have to change the pace, but I am going to change the movement. If you know what I mean, And I almost thought of like naming this day Smooth, but that felt like something you have to do, whereas Soothe is something you just get to do, that's for you. That's what it felt like. Smooth was about like the outward appearance of something, whereas to soothe was about the inward feeling of something. And in this case, it's our wine. Yeah, keep going, keep going. Good, good. Now let's side tap. Side tap just a bit. I feel like this needs a better name, but let's workshop it. Tell me in the comments. What is this? And then when you're ready, side tap and whine into that. Whoo, side tap, whine up. Side tap, whine into it. Side tap, whine into it. I don't know why that's well, you know why? Soothe, Karen, soothe. I was like, why is that feeling difficult? I know. Soothe. And my pace didn't change, but immediately the way I moved my body did. Whew. And then let's maybe juk. This I can soothe. Just gentle front and back. Gentle. Okay. And maybe we do a little sukuya. You know, if you're moving, whatever hip you want to move, push off the opposite foot. Maybe you lift the heels even to help. You notice where I'm going, like where my gaze is pointing. I'm pointing this hip, pointing and looking. It just helps me. Whew. And even this, I'm like, just, just like, let it flow, just a tad. That's nice. Okay, come up. And you just whine and go down just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit more, maybe to your halfway. Stay here un momento, por favor. May switch directions. We still soothe ourselves in some heat. Push up. Oh. Go down. And you bring the chest this time. What's happening here? Soothe, soothe, Karen, soothe. Push up. Go down. Nice. Push up, push up, push up. It's taking me a minute to like, come on, let's even talk to myself like that. One, I was like, let's just make this. We only got 30 minutes, so let's really sweeten this out. Okay. I would like find your stance, whichever one. I'm going to be thigh slightly parted. You could even do this in feet, thighs together. You can try, or wider if you feel like, but we're going to do the sukriya and do some stepping in and articulation. Okay? So find your stance. Really push off the floor, tuck that pelvis a bit, hold the core if you like. Relax the shoulders, relax the neck. Okay? And let's sukriya. And I'm actually going to try to keep my heels down. And I don't know why. I'm interested. Mainly that. So I'm going to try, but you can lift the heels a bit. Oh, see, I'm leaning quite forward. Let's go. Let's just keep going for a moment in this. Yeah, I want to keep my heels down because I'm trying to get that lift in my hip without lifting my heels. But I'm wanting to really like put some love into that movement. So it's nice and soothing to the body. Not something I'm trying to force. You're gonna hear me say that word a lot. You're like, we get it. It's soothe. We get it. But it is such a good word today. Okay. All right. We have it. We have it. Okay. When you're ready, we're going to articulate to one side. And as we do that, and we get to that side, we're going to step in and continue our articulation. You're like, say what now? Let me give you an example. Let me show you. So I'm here. Okay, and I'm going to articulate to one side. I'm going to step in and continue my articulation. Okay, and then I'm going to step out and continue my articulation. And just keep stepping in and out. Okay, just try with me. All these words that we've been doing, like try, focus. Just try. And if you want to slow it down more, so you like step out into articulation, keep articulating and step it back. And the purpose of this is not about the like rightness of the articulation or even the stepping. It's The waist. Pum, 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 pum. It's the waist. It's like, even in this articulation, keep trying with me. Even in this articulation, it's to find some softness, you know? And even in your step in, see how slow I'm stepping in? It's not that you can't do it fast, but it's just to let the waist do its thing. Keep trying. Even if you're like, I'm not doing that, you don't have to do like step in, step out on the articulation matchup. It's just to keep stepping in and out and playing with articulation as you do so. You know, so I realize like, okay, as I want to step out, I'm going to articulate, and I'm going to articulate as I want to step back in, you know, a couple more times. But make this nice and soft. Oh, nice and soft. Okay, let's try something here. Oh, let's step in, a shift, step in, and if we're both our thighs are touching, and let's articulate in our sukhiya. My heels are lifting. Liar. It's, I could try it heels down, but oh yeah, there we go. They're still lifting a bit because I don't want to crank anything. So try it. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Soft. Dun dun dun. Yeah, dun dun dun. Let's go a little lower. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Dun dun dun. Your articulation doesn't have to be at that pace either. Bum bum bum. Come up. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Okay, and let's transition to a figure eight, which is like pulling the hip back. Pulling the hips back. I'm still looking. That really helps me. And if you want to see I'm pedaling out, you could pedal it out. That helps you, or you may be working with the heels on the floor. If you're looking for a little more, I find this more challenging for me and my waist and not to crank my knees and stuff. So it's like a little more body awareness, I guess, but just really nice and soft. Okay, we're here. And then we're going to step out in this. Yeah. And then we're going to articulate up. Let's do that again. Step in, figure eight. Okay. Step out, whatever leg you're stepping out. What's I'll do is do the right leg. So right leg steps out in your figure eight. Right leg steps out in your figure eight. You lean a little to the right. And as you are coming back up to the left, it's articulate in a sukhiya and let it travel. One more time. Let's go. Figure eight, figure eight, figure eight, figure eight. Yeah, soft, soft. Ooh. Oh, nice. Okay, step out with the right foot in that figure eight. Lean a little bit, just a little. And then sukuyant articulation up. Let's do that with the other side. I'm really enjoying this. Okay, figure eight. I hope you are too. Figure eight here. And I do have a slight bend in my knee. Yeah, you don't have to. I have a slight one. Okay. Figure eight, push the hip back, but not too much. You know, it's really the waist, like lift and pull back, lift and pull. I don't want to use the word pull, lift. I was like, what else are we gonna say? Lift and bring it back. Lift, lift. Okay. Find it, find it. Oh, nice. This move is just what they say, like Trini's wine this way. In that figure eight. I've heard. Don't come for me if you're from somewhere else and you're like, no, this is Dominican, baby, or I know a lot of places wide in this figure eight. All right, now let's step the left foot out. So we're just going to lean slightly to the right. Step the left foot out in this figure eight. Keep it going nice. Look at you, high. And then as you lean a little to the left, sukuyant and articulate up. Let it travel all the way. Again, step in, figure eight. Nice. When you're ready, you lean a little to the right, push off the floor. So push off the floor, keep our posture integrity. Step out the left foot. Keep it going, keep it going. Feel it, baby, feel it. Wow. And we lean a little to the left. And then when we're ready, we articulate in our sukiyan to the right. One more, Izar, one more, because this feels really sweet. Okay, together, thighs touching, figure eight. Maybe now you're starting to get a little fancy, you know? Chest coming, we just be pushing off the floor. All right, shift a little to the right. Step out the left leg. Yeah, shift a little to the left. And then when you're ready, articulate in your sukuya. Up. Good, good, good. Oh, yes. Let's add some more onto that, okay? So let's do that one more time and end in that. So let's figure eight. Well, right or left leg, up to you. I don't know, might do with my right legs. Figure eight, thighs touching. And we're going to shift to one side. Step out with the opposite leg. Wow. A little shaky. Keep it going, keep it going. Shift to the leg that we just stepped out on. Still push off the floor. All right. Sukuyant. Articulate in our sukuyant. Boom, boom, boom. To the other side. Let it travel all the way up. And then when we land, we're going to undulate. Undulate the whole body. So we're pushing. We're doing this wave. And we're really pushing off that one leg that we're on. And then we're going to shift to the next side. Keep undulating, keep shift to the next side. Breathe into this. Okay, shift to the next side. And then we're going to go to the center and undulate, and then juk in, wind around out. Juk in, wind around out. Juk in, wind around out. Juk in, try opposite direction. Wind around out. Juk in, wind around out. Deep breaths. Keep playing with directions here. Juk in, wind around out. Juk in, wind. And the reason why I'm really wanting to do this is to get that like this boom, zoom. It has to be nice and soft. Even if you were doing it faster, there's something about this shift that does have to be, you guessed it, very soothing to the hips. A couple more times. You playing with direction. All right, when you're ready, shift to your, let's say, left leg. Okay, shift to your left leg, push off. Step it in a nice side tap. Up. And if you're like, I don't want to keep my leg lifted, no problem. Rest it here. Rest it here and side tap it. Oh. And step it in. Slide it in. I'll give everyone a couple seconds to play. I want to play in that too. I want to try stepping it in. Okay, then I'm going to step back out. I want to try Raising it. Woo, really push off the floor if you're raising, no? And just keep it nice and soft. Side tap it in. Go down a little. Go down a little. And maybe here we power wine in the smoothest power wine you can, the most soothing power wine you can. And push up with one big undulation. So you're going to push up and let it travel. Let's do that one more time. We'll drop, power wine. Okay, power wine. I'm going to do this from this side so you can see. Power wine here. Maybe your heels are lifted at your halfway. And we're going to push up. Big breath. One big undulation. Relax here. Yeah. So yeah, we're flowing. We're transitioning. All of that's still happening. Just softly. Softly. Very nice. I don't know how to explain it other than the sensation. If you feel like it's a soothing sensation, it doesn't matter what it looks like. It doesn't. You could be going like this so long as you feel like, this is helping my innards. And it could be like your innards, like muscle wise, or like your innards. Feel me? Yeah. All right. Let's go into a thighs parted stance and do that again in a different way. So let's go into thighs parted, have my feet slightly V'd, push off, find your stance. Relax the shoulders, tuck the pelvis, hold the core a little if you like. Right? And let's get our Sukha. Let's go. I don't know if I feel like I'm a little too wide, so I'm going to adjust for me. Or maybe like I want to go wider because I want to like open like this. Wine's your oyster. I hope that catches on. Probably like, it won't. Please stop. I'm going to lift. And this time I am actually going to really work to keep my heels down. Okay? Because my range of motion becomes limited in when I keep my heels down, which is nice right now for me to actually soothe it out in what to me is a smaller articulation of the Sukha. Okay, now let's double time it. Ready? One side, next side, one side, next side, one side. Oh, sorry. One side, double, 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 double. Woo, double, double. Okay, double, double. And now let's all meet on the right side. So I'll give you a minute to meet there, and we'll just keep going on the right side. Okay, and then we're going to go over slow. All right, we're gonna juk it in with a lift. And then we're going to wind it down, come up in a figure eight. And then step it out in an articulation Sukha. Okay, you're like, what, a minute. Let's go. Let's keep going. Okay, we have our stance. Sukha, Sukha, Sukha. Let's go double. Let's meet on the right side. Oh, drop those heels, Karen. There we go. Keep going. I can never remember. Going. All right. And we're going to shift over to the right, push off the floor, juk it, but nice, like a nice sweet juk. Yeah. Juk it in as you step in. Figure eight it. Actually, I think we had wine before, but you know what I mean. Figure eight. So I'm going to shift. So I'm just in front of the camera. Figure eight it down, maybe to your halfway, or maybe you go to the floor, to your floor. Push up, push up. Okay, maybe we wind here. And then we're going to shift back to the right leg and step the left one out and articulate all the way up. And now that we're here, we're going to Sukhiya, keep going side to side. And then we're going to meet on the left and just keep going on that one side. All right? And then we're ready. Nice and soft. We're going to step the left leg in with the juk. Nice and soft. That's why we worked on connection yesterday. It was very nice. So nice and soft when you're ready. Boom, boom. Step it in. Sorry, I'm going to keep shifting just so I'm in front of the camera, okay? But you don't have to. Step it in. This time we wind. Maybe you go power or you go even slower. Yeah. We're going to wind to your halfway, whichever one you like. And then we're going to figure eight. Maybe to your floor. Tuck the pelvis, tuck the pelvis. It'll help. Push up. Nice and smooth. Soothe this. Push up. Hey. Shift to the left. Again, in your figure eight. And you're going to step and articulate it all the way up. Now that we're here, let's step back. Let's do that a couple times. Step back, the middle. Anyone you like, baby. Anyone you like. And then we're going to step that right leg back out and articulate up. Try. Nice, easy movement. Go. Now we're over to the right. Wind. Step it in. Maybe you switch up your wind here or not, whichever. Okay, if you want, let's wind and go to our halfway. Wind and go down. Any wind you like. Maybe you switch it up at the bottom. Maybe do a couple winds. Play for a minute here. All right, push up. All right. And then you're going to lean a little to the right, just a little bit. Push off the floor and step that left leg out. And as you're stepping it, that wind, whatever wind you are doing, is going in. As you land, as you land, back, you're going to articulate it back up. Give it a minute. And that transition can be deske. Even for me, I'm like, what? As I'm stepping out in my wine, it's like, am I stepping and articulating? Am I this? You can do whatever you want. And I think that's the best part of whining this way is when I'm like, actually today, I'm trying to soften and soothe something in this moment, that I'm not so focused on what the move is. I'm focused on how I'm feeling and also the inner conversation about it. So let's try that one more time together. Shift over to the right leg. Okay, be pushing off. Pull in a wine, pull in anyone, and then step out and just see. Maybe as you land, you articulate, or you're like, no, I want to land for a sec, and then I'm going to maybe even go down and come up, or I'm going to land for a sec. I'm going to go to the side and then back to the other side and then come up. Feel me? You feel me? It's about the feeling of the boom, boom, boom. That helps. Ah, amen, guys. Amen. Oh, I mean, we did wine and go down. We did many, many times, but let's just try it together one time. So, okay. So with I'm gonna have my thighs together for this, and I'm gonna undulate at the top. So find your stance, and let's undulate together. Undulate together. Drop a little bit to your halfway. Drop a little bit to your halfway. There we go. Maybe you switch up your wine here or do many. Switch up the pace even. And go down to the floor. Very nice. Very nice. Push up in a wine. Stop halfway. Switch it up. Figure eight, TikTok, anything. Push it up. And then let's do it. Let's shift to the left this time. Shift to the left. In whatever wine. Step out that right leg. And soothe yourself with the nicest sukiya you can do. Ah. Sorry, it says sukiya and undulation, but it doesn't matter. And if you just did one sukiya up and it felt amazing, we are good. We are good. Oh, amen, guys. Amen.